Hey guys, it's Sean81 here, and welcome back to part 2 of the beach house speed build. And today we are going to be messing about inside and furnishing. So we're going to start here in the kitchen area, where I designated the kitchen area, and put in some cabinets. Now this is one part I did use move objects on. So I do try and do majority of my builds without using the move object. I guess cheat, but there are some parts where I just feel that that should go there, so why can't I put it there? So I will use it occasionally, but most of the time you'll see that I will not use it. So yeah, building the kitchen, gone with a bit of a blue and white look in the kitchen area, trying to work out how to do these cabinets, trying to see whether I could get one to snap to where I wanted it above that cabinet, but it just wouldn't work. Moving cabinets around, trying to get a bit of a mix of what was available in the option where you pop out on the hitting the cog picture and get more options of cabinets. I wanted to use as many as I possibly could, basically all different ones, just to not repeat myself, basically. Yeah, putting in fridge and all that stuff. What am I doing? Cabinets. Oh, wallpaper. Oh, so trying to find a nice sort of tiled backing that would work for that area, and then I try, and you'll see here I pull out all these different swatches of basically different patterns to mess about at the side to work out what other colour I want. So I wanted the wood dado, so that's the bottom half of the wall, is the dado, and that is, I wanted that to match throughout, so because it's sort of open plan almost, basically I wanted that wood to carry through, but I didn't want the upper half to match, so I wanted it to sort of be a little bit different, so it wasn't, so like, because in the kitchen I've got tiles and the splashback, but I didn't want the tiles carried through the rest of the house obviously, so I wanted it to match down the bottom but not at the top, so, which is really good that the game actually has things that do match like that. So it took me quite a while to pick what colour to use though. Dining area, so nice little wooden table, picking out some chairs. I like this little cute little blue cushioned chairs. I thought they worked quite well. I like this little cabinet as well. I was trying to find somewhere to put it, a little china cabinet, and then pop it on this side wall. Some decorations in the middle of the table. Playing with the beaded curtains. I used 3 across in front of the bay window, just to sort of as a light blocker. Using the cute little mason jar lights from Parenthood pack. I just thought they were really cute. And popping a little sideboard and just popping a few little clutter items on there as well. Pictures and paintings and things like that as well. Trying to find some stuff that will work. Mirrors. Yeah, just rugs. I really love rugs. At this stage in the game, like I said in the previous video, the update hadn't come out, so I couldn't shrink items either. So I had to go with just growing the rugs and not shrinking the other ones down, which would be nice. But I did find a rug that worked eventually. It took a while though. I think that for some reason, I always find choosing the right rug is just impossible, because they're not what, like, the little icons just don't match what they actually look like, and then it's like, it looks like it'll be a big rug, a small rug, or a big rug, and it's the opposite, you know, when you actually pull it out. It's like, so frustrating. Curtains, another thing, and I think I forgot that I could scale up curtains at this stage. I don't know, because I think I looked at something and I was like, oh, that would be really cool if it was bigger, and I didn't even think that I could scale it up. And I think I do go back at the end and do scale up some, or I may have done it off camera in another version of this build when I've been playing around with it afterwards. So just doing this is the back entrance area, so I just wanted like a little bit of a coat rack area, a place where you could, you know, hang up your dog lead or something like that, put your sun hat when you come inside. So just throwing shelving around and coat racks and things. Just trying to go through the other clutter items, just seeing what will work. Plants, just trying to get stuff to go on the shelves. Just like nothing goes on shelves. It's ridiculous. There's like 2 items in the game I think that go on shelves. It's just why can't you do it without using move objects? Honestly, like it would fit on the shelf. Why can't it just snap to the shelf? I don't understand. Anyway, paintings on walls. Oh, we've moved. Oh no, we're still downstairs. Oh, this is the main entryway. That was, yeah. So that's the front entrance. So I just wanted a painting on the wall. I didn't want anything too much cluttering up. It is only a small space, so. This is the, I guess, front living space. Oh no, bathroom. Gone to bathroom. I think I'm trying to just get the walls coloured the way I want them at the moment. I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, just trying to find tiles and things like that would work in the bathroom space, because the bathroom's an internal room, so it sort of wraps around the stairs but has access from a couple of rooms, but no windows, so it's the centre room. So I've moved on to the bathroom to actually fill it out. I didn't think I did this first. Okay, so yeah, shower, just a nice shower bath combo for downstairs, a hand basin, pretty standard, toilet paper. What else am I looking for? Lights, nope, clutter. Yeah, some robes on the wall hanging up, and what else? Oh yeah, towel rail. Pretty standard stuff, really. Shower caddy thing, shampoo, mirror, and a washing basket. So, but just going through checking rugs and all sorts of things. So I think I was looking for a bath mat. Moving on to this is the front room. So this is like a little sitting area. Put TV in. Yeah, this one's the living room area. Yeah, so it has basically TV and couches. So sort of where you would sit and watch TV, but there's a smaller room, and then there's the more formal living room as well that's out the back. So no, I don't think there's TV in the back room. Just trying to find little chairs and things that would go really well. Sort of want that more beach house vibe to it. So just trying to see what would work. I'll pull out the big coffee table, the big square coffee table, because I know I want to use that in the formal living room. But just pulling out these cute little suitcase looking items, so you've got your shelving and things like that there. Oh, still pulling out curtains. Oh yeah, curtains for this room, just to give it that nice warmth factor. Make it look a bit more homely. Homely, whichever version you want to use. I think it depends on where you live as to what it means. Still playing with different things. Oh yeah, rugs. Forever playing with rugs in this game, I tell you. So just trying to find things that will fit, things that will match. You know, okay, yep, moving on to the formal living room. And I knew I wanted to use that coffee table and that sideboard, I think I already put in. So just trying to fit chairs and things around. There's quite a bit of seating in this room in the end. So I think I use move objects in this room as well, but not for much. Mostly it's just adjusting things and perhaps putting in a lamp or somewhere. Really not great heaps. So just a nice little sitting area where you can just sort of sit and chat and, you know, have a nice little entertaining space. A little pot. I thought that was really cute. It's not so little, it's quite large, but I thought it was really nice. Trying to find things to go on the sideboard. And it's statues and all sorts of things. Different options. Paintings on the walls. I think go with like yellow sort of accent paintings, so these cute little daffodil ones. Yeah, and I pick out the really lightweight curtains for this room. Although trying to find one that would go in that space was nearly impossible. But the rest worked. Oh yeah, I removed the window. That solved my curtain issue. I sort of had a look on the outside and went, yeah, I can get rid of that window, it doesn't need to be there. I got rid of it. Sometimes you have to do a workaround, so. Lamps and things now, lighting. Table lamps, I liked using those. I thought they were a bit cute. Something I don't normally use very often, so I thought, why not? A little bit different. Oh, and putting a little pot plant on a stand out in the front entrance as well, just to give it something. And overhead lights as well. Just trying to work out what would work. And then moving upstairs, some more wallpaper, getting the wall covering sorted. So the bedrooms, yeah, there is a ensuite in the master bedroom, and then there's just a separate bathroom. So you end up with 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, or you can actually have 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms as well. This is where I found that I had to adjust some things. So it was a bit squishy upstairs in the master bedroom. Actually couldn't fit the bed in very well, so I readjusted some walls. Made the bathroom a bit smaller, I think. Yep. So didn't have the bathroom as big, just made it a little bit smaller, and it worked. Gave somewhere for the bed to go and made it look a little bit nicer, which was good. Curtains. So a lot of windows up top, so I wanted to have some curtains and things upstairs. I'm just trying to find the right colour that would match. I wanted to add colour to the walls upstairs and have like this sort of rose, so dusky rose pinky colour as a feature upstairs. So the walls sort of had that dusky pink colour to them. And then just matching curtains and things for that. So this bedroom is a child's bedroom that I'm doing, and single bed, just matching in things like curtains and stuff. I was mucking about with some of these really pretty curtains that I don't normally play with, but ended up just going with some standard white. Working out where to put the bed and the desk and things. Sort of. I think I moved the bed over in the end against the wall. I didn't want it to go against the wall to start with, but I think I moved it in the end. Oh, I've jumped across. Got bored with the bedroom. Oh no, back to the bedroom. Found the desk that I wanted in the study, so I put that over. So just sorting out the desk, adding some little clutter and things on the desk. Bookshelf, toy chest, little light, scare off the monsters and things. Oh, a couple of lights apparently. Really, really don't want to be scared of those monsters, so 2 lights apparently for that. Adding purple accents in this room, so purple rug, purple frames on the pictures, the purple height chart, purple bedding, purple this, purple that, you know, It's purple. Purple was the theme for this room. If you're not sure. I like to do that in my room, so that you'll find that there's an accent colour. Like the walls might be boring, but then there'll be an accent colour throughout. That is generally what I go for. So just doing the study, picking a computer. I spare no expense for some of these things. I just didn't see the point. I was like, I'm doing a build. Its budget's already blown out because of the size of the house anyway, so I may as well go all out with what I furnish it with. So I don't know what price this ends up to be. It's not cheap, so you know, you'd be saving a lot to be moving in there, but you know, it's a nice property in the end. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I cannot wait. It's actually the main house in my new Let's Play that I'll be starting up very soon, within a week or so. So excited to get that started. And yeah, lighting, bending lights, bookshelves, rugs, more rugs everywhere. Hallway, so I just wanted to add a little bit of a feature in the hallway, so a little chair and a little side table and some plants, just something to make it look a little bit more attractive. I figured you wouldn't have it completely empty. Trying to find some things that will go on the shelving as usual, so some books there. Figured it would be a nice little reading spot, maybe. And some paintings in the hallway. Quite a few in the end. I put quite a few in, just to pretty it up a bit. A nice rug in the middle, because that leads out to a nice balcony at the end there, so it's quite pretty actually. A couple of plants as well. And yes. Yeah, so I think I'll move on to the bathroom. Yep. So this has been the main bathroom, but I think I only go with a shower in here, because you've got the bath downstairs, so I think just went with a shower up the top. And cabinets. Gonna put cabinets in this one. I don't very often do cabinets, but I like this one. I used a cabinet and a half cabinet for it. And then this little just towel caddy thing. Yeah, I put it sideways in the corner, and sort of oval mirror above the sink, and just little decorations like the toothbrush holder and a few little bits and pieces like that. Some perfume and nail polish and things. Lighting. Light it up a bit. Hard trying to find lights that work as well. Oh yeah, and this is the master bathroom, so I put a big corner spa bath in there, and a little cabinet sink. Put the mirror to the side, which is still usable as well, but just sits at the side. I believe it's still usable. I'm not sure whether I've tested that myself or not. So I've got this upstairs balcony. This is from the master bedroom. Just putting an easel on the balcony. You can see it sort of kicks around the side, but part of that isn't in the shade, so it doesn't have a cover on it. So I don't go with because it's technically the front of the house, so I just wanted something. I didn't want the easel at the front of the house, so I ended up just putting a little chair, table and chairs out there, and some little plants. Just so, like, from the front of the house, you're not looking at like arties or things like that. It's actually quite pretty to look at. And then this is at the back, so I put the art easel and the chess table. And this is upstairs on the upper level. And then the lower level, this is going to be like, this is the back of the house, and it has 2 sets of stairs up. And at the moment they're very high. I actually end up lowering the bottom level a bit. I just found it was too high. So I'm trying to put in a barbecue and table and things. Just trying to find somewhere it would all go. It was a bit awkward. I think I'd drop out 2 chairs and then put it against the rail. Yeah, I do. So because you've got the 2 stairs there, you don't really want it right in the walkway, but it's sort of you sort of would go around it anyway. Like, yeah. At that stage, I didn't have the rail on one of those stairs. The rest of the stairs had rails on them, but that one didn't. I'm trying to find chairs and things that would fit on the top balcony as well. It was a bit awkward. Nothing wanted to fit, and I wanted it so you could like sit there and look out at the view, but nothing wanted to fit. I was like, ah. So I do put these 2 chairs at the front of the house, just on an angle, so you sort of come up and you got like a little bit of a seating area. Just having a look at the house from outside, see what it looks like, and then going downstairs. And so this is under the house now, and I'm just trying to work out what to do with it. So I fence it basically. I put in a bit of a nice high fence, and then I put a pool under the house, making use of all the space of the property. So I put a little pool. So I'm just trying to work out where to put the fence around it. So access from the pool is from the back of the house, and then it's completely fenced in. And then putting plants around it, so you sort of disguises it so you can't really see it from the front. It just sort of looks like a bit of, I don't know, garden, I guess, sort of under the house almost. It looks, I'm pretty happy with how it turns out. I think I use a little bit of move objects, but I try not to. Like I said, I do try not to use move objects. But I just find with putting plants and things like that, you know, I do tend to use it a bit there. So just filling up the garden, just making it look quite attractive, with a bit of a sort of shamble of different plants. Not really any order to it, just sort of, they just sort of planted in this sort of garden bed area. Just a few different layers, a few different sort of heights of plants, so that you've got a bit of depth to it. Trying to keep the colours fairly matching as well. At this stage I've still got the big brick pillars under it. I'm sure I changed them, but I may not. I'm not sure. I'm all confused as to whether I changed them or not. I should bring it up so I can actually see it properly once it's finished. That might be too easy. Let me just bring it up again. So just, yeah, still adding plants. Oh yeah, looking at different pillars now, trying to work out what would work best. Going back to plants. Okay. So just filling out all the plants, and I think maybe I've lowered it there. No, not at this stage. It's still quite high. Oh, adding a half wall at the end of the stairs as well. It just sort of gave it a bit of a, I don't know, like a sort of another area to it. And I just want to add some of these gardening tool pieces as well to give, because obviously these people garden because they wouldn't have a beautiful garden like they do otherwise. So I pop that in. I load up one of these save games down the bottom. Nope. No, this one. I was just looking at some different garden ornaments, so I found a really cute bird bath that I wanted to use in the front yard. So I was just looking at what else was around. There's different areas, different things I don't normally use, which was a lot of fun. Just going to Billboard. Building out the pool area, so adding, I don't know why I put an umbrella table there, but because you're under the house, so you'd be pretty shaded, but I put one in anyway. And there's really cute little seats I thought were really nice for the outdoor area. Okay, so the pillar issue, I stick with the bricks. Now I know. I stick with brick pillars to make it more as to what we'd have here, more realistic as to what would actually be used. Yeah. Oh yeah, pool details, so adding lights and bubblers and smoke, not smoke, what are they? Bubble things. Yeah. Steamy, misty things. And the backyard, so just adding a few little planter pots things, so you can plant your veggie garden in. Adding a cute little fire pit as well, with some little stone seating and decorative elements, so you can actually sit around it, but sort of more natural looking than actually having seats. Trees, adding trees, trying to work out what works. I just went with some nice large trees to give the shade in the backyard. What's left of the backyard. You don't have much yard space once this property is in, but you still got a fair bit because you've got the pool under the house, which I think's so much fun. So outdoor pool, but it's under the house. So I thought it was quite fun. So just adding little things like the terrain details. So it must be getting towards the end of the video now. I'm doing the terrain paint. Yep. So it's just adding terrain paint. Basically where I think you walk, where shade would hit, like under trees and things like that, just to give it a little bit of more realism. So you see under the monkey bars there's like track marks where the kids would have been hitting the ground, and jumping around and all that sort of things, just to make it look a bit more realistic. And just under the edge of the plants to get a bit that sort of detail that those plants are actually on something, actually planted into dirt and things like that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here, leave you with some still shots, and be sure to click like and subscribe, and check back later when I've got more of the new Let's Play coming. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.